Little technology there. I figured I'd impress my friend Rich. Little new beginnings for me there. So welcome, folks, to a special edition of That Fuzzing Rock Show. We are here tonight, and I'm not going to go into a whole bunch of stuff. We're just going to go right into it. Allow me to bring in ladies first, of course. The lovely, the beautiful Darla Cherry. Good evening, Darla. How are you?
I'm good. How are you tonight?
The incredibly handsome, fabulous, my technology advisor himself, Rich Sorensen. Get your finger out of your nose, sir.
Dude,
Hey guys, thank you guys for joining me on a Saturday night. You know, it's not the place we all want to be, but the place we all should be, right? So we are here tonight to talk about a very serious, very near and dear to our hearts subject, Mark-A-Wish. Rich, let me go to you, and I will have you explain, because you probably know better than I do, what exactly is going on, what can and can't be said. So I'll throw to you, and you can explain the situation of why we're here.
Okay, well, we're calling it Mark-A-Wish for a reason. Whether you know him or not, you more than likely have seen our beloved friend Mark Garrett drum in at least one of any half a dozen bands in this area. Well, about a month ago, Mark went to the hospital with a stomach ache, and he left the hospital with a diagnosis of colon cancer. It's a very advanced stage right now, and he's currently receiving extremely aggressive chemotherapy treatment, among other assorted medications, and he's going to be out of work for a while. So we've all gotten together, myself, Fuzz, and Darla, and organized a fundraiser to help Mark through a very tough time. He will be out of work well in excess of his current leave time at his job at the Arsenal. And it'll just be a matter of time before he's up to his ass in bills, as you all might imagine. And additionally, a great thing to just get together, help him out, help him through that time, and lift his spirits, and our chance to give back to this wonderful dude, great friend of ours, who's done so much and been there for so many in times of need, exactly like he's in now. The position that he's in now is basically where it's someone else. Mark is usually the first person right there with something to give or something to offer. Mm-hmm. His generosity is boundless. How many times has he gone to the club for a big, huge events?
Yeah. I mean, more times than I can even count. He's just always the first one to volunteer for anything and everything that we've ever asked of him. I mean, he doesn't, speaking to him on the phone earlier, I told him, I don't think that he realizes how valuable he is to this community and how much everybody really does love and care about him. And I know he would never ask for this help. So I'm pretty excited about us just doing it, on our own, whether he was going to give us permission or not, I guess.
Darla, you're definitely no stranger to benefits. I mean, Chrome has hosted several, one of which was the benefit for Henry and Sean. And Mark was like a very integral part of that. I mean, he was stage manager and took care of the back line and loading people in and out. And like, he's just, okay, what job needs it? Like he took on like 5 or 6 jobs that night. It was like, I'm like, dude, you're a maniac.
He's
But,
like the Energizer Bunny, guys. I mean, you know how he is. You can't stop him.
Yeah. He's the one who, and this is why I say, whether you knew him or not, you've had to have at least seen him at one of these shows, or you know who he is, or you've seen at least his drums, because he's the one who's always providing the drums for the multi-show bands in times like this when there's a fundraiser of some type of thing. And he'll get to the club at 2:00. He'll set up all his stuff, and he'll be at the club until 2 or 3 in the morning, whatever the case may be, and assist all the bands. And on top of that, make his own generous donations to causes, whatever they may be at the time. So everyone at some point or other has either played his drums or been in a band that played his drums, or seen a band that he's been in. How many bands has he been in?
I mean, we have 4 right now, and that's probably just scratching the surface, I would imagine.
Well, then let's start there. And by the way, Brian Kavanaugh just sent me a text message that says I put the wrong date on the flyer.
Well,
I put fucking January 6th on it. Run down the details.
We're looking at January 9th, Sunday, January 9th from 2 to 6. It will be at Chrome in Waterford, New York. I'm very happy to hear that. We're calling it the Mark-A-Wish fundraiser, and we're still working out some details as far as pricing goes and all that stuff. But let me pop the flyer up here real quick, guys, and we can take a look at that. Sorry, I cut your face off, Rich.
Yeah, cut that bottom part out.
So
it's not January 6th. I'm going to make another one right now. I'm going to send you one with the correction on it.
All right, and it's 2 to 6. Make sure you change the time also. I'll get rid of that one so I don't use it again.
Take me off screen for like 5 seconds, Fuzz.
Take you off?
Yeah, take me off for a minute.
All right.
I'll be right back with another flyer.
Gotcha. So now that we're alone.
Now that we're alone, I feel like I'm not on the screen properly. I'm very stupid when it comes to this. So I apologize.
No, you're doing fine. Everything's perfect. So as far as Chrome goes, I mean, how many benefits have you had there? I mean, you probably lost count, no?
Yeah, it's hard to say. I mean, we were open for business in March of 2014, and I've done countless for all different types of things. I mean, you name it, we raise money for it. Even for my own place. I mean, you and G pulled together and did the telethon for us there that kept us going through COVID. So obviously we're so grateful to you for that, because had you not helped us get through those times, we probably would have foreclosed and been in really bad shape right now. So
yeah, definitely don't want that for sure.
No.
That telethon, as crazy as it was, and as much time as we spent on it, it was fun. Are you ready, Rich? Yeah, he's ready. He's coming back on. There he is.
Quick.
That was pretty fast.
I just sent it to you in a message on Facebook, Fuzz.
All right, bud. I'll look for it. Computer slower than you are. It's scary. So, Darla, do you have like a favorite? I don't want to say favorite benefit because that sounds kind of weird. Like, do you have a favorite show that came through Chrome?
Yeah, there's been a lot. Over the years, I've really traveled to go see my favorite bands. So to actually have them come and perform at my club was pretty outstanding. But I think for me, the best show, the one I enjoyed the most, that meant the most to me, was when Michael Sweet came and did an acoustic show. And Mariah, our local hometown favorite, opened up for him that night and impressed him so much that he took her under his wing and showed her the ropes and had her go on his album. And like, for me, that was just really a great show for me, because I I enjoyed it for myself personally, but I introduced Mariah to somebody that I think was beneficial in helping her move forward in her career. So that's probably my favorite.
And she was young then too when she opened up, right?
Yeah, that show was either in 2015 or 2016, and Mariah just turned 21. So,
Oh wow.
yeah. So, but she still looks like she's the same age as she was back
True
then.
story. And they're absolutely destroying shit out there. I mean,
Oh, yeah.
Plus is doing amazing. Very happy to hear that.
Yes, definitely.
And Michael C was supposed to play again, and then we had this COVID bullshit, right? I mean,
Yeah, I had that show scheduled. So that was going to be the rock show this time. So it was going to be a little more energized and, fun and exciting. And then we all know what happened.
Jessica, thank you for that. Mark played with Mariah too. I forgot about that one.
Yeah.
He played with Mariah. He played in Kristen Capolino's band for a while.
That's right, Kristen too.
The first time I ever saw him was in a band called Love and Destruction, and I think that was in the late 80s, maybe.
Wow, I remember that's going back
or something like that. And he was a goddamn animal. He had a cage that was like twice as tall as he was. He was so surrounded by drums. And then and the 4 bands that will be featuring in this benefit. You want to let them have it?
I'm still waiting on this flyer, bro.
Oh, I didn't hit the send button. Oh, what do you know about that? Okay, there you go.
Oh, there it is.
Pin it in the comments. So this is fucked up. We set the first date, right? And Darla, I don't know if I even got a chance to tell you this or not. So the idea was to get 4 bands that Mark has been a big, huge part of. Super 86, a cover band featuring Mark and Ginsu, Pat Ganley, and Schwag and the boy, and a couple of others. The band I'm in, Uncivil Liberty, he's been in for almost 10 years now, probably. A band, and Max Trust, who he's been a member of and a fill-in, and has done most of the recent shows, probably any show that they've done past in the post-millennium. So any year 2000 or after show, Mark's been a part of by Max Truss, and also China White, who he's been a member of China White, and he's done the tribute shows and the fill-ins for them. So now I'm gathering around, I'm talking to these bands, and first one I call is Ginsu about Super 86, and he's like, well, let me see if I got to see if my rhythm guitar player is available. And I said, well, if he isn't, I'm right here. Here you go. And I'll be the fill-in for that. Next band I reach out to is Max Thrust. Well, Max Thrust had Dave Messick in the band as one of the 2 guitar players, and he's also in the Refrigerator. So he's got a really busy schedule for most of December, and on the particular date that we picked it would have been impossible. So Dave says, Richie, you can do the fill-in for me, man. That'd be great. And I'm like, oh, Jesus. Now all I need is for Paul from China White to call me up and tell me that Nick Stamos can't do it, and I'll be playing in all 4 bands. So like clockwork, 10 minutes go by after I said that out loud. Paul calls me up. Nick can't do it. I'm like, okay, we got to get a different date.
All right, let me try this. Let me try this flyer. Oh, just let me interrupt real quick and completely off the topic of Markowitz for a second. So I just have to tell YouTube, this guy right there, that guy is the guy that owns a song at the end of the goddamn show. He says it's okay for me to use it. Stop dinging me, god damn it.
I tried to get that whole copyright thing stopped and blocked, and there's a way to do it, but I can't.
It's
I can't
crazy. It's every week.
It's a company that we duplicated the CDs from.
Yeah.
And I don't have access to the account anymore.
Well, I'll just keep doing it. I win the claims every week, but it's just I keep putting in there like, can you please make a note of this? Nah, they don't care. So this is the new and improved flyer. You didn't change the times, but that's okay.
Oh man, part of it's missing. The Mark-A-Wish logo. God damn it. Okay, well, let's fuck up number 2.
You know what? We'll have it. We'll have a complete one. We'll post it on Facebook. So it's Sunday, January 9th, 2 to 6 p.m. You're going to see Uncivil Liberty. Let me get Rich back up there. Uncivil Liberty, Super 8-6, Max Thrust, China White. It's going to be a great show. It'll be live. It'll be at Chrome, the home away from home. There's no place like Chrome. I'll throw all of the catchphrases in there. I don't give a shit. We're going to have some raffles there. They're still kind of up in the air what they're going to be, but there's not going to be many, but they're going to be big and they're going to be nice. And I believe we're also doing 50-50 in Jello shots too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, like
that. Probably.
And we do have a Venmo set up to start taking donations now. And the Venmo is Mark-A-Wish Benefit. All one word, Mark-A-Wish Benefit. Go to Venmo, go to Mark-A-Wish Benefit, and that's where you can start sending your donations now. Then, of course, the night of the show, there'll probably be bins around where you can dump all your hard-earned cash into, and then the raffles and all that stuff. But, I mean, that's the whole reason we're doing this thing is to help Mark out. Mark will give you the shirt off his back. He'll go out and buy 3 more and then give you those. So I think we need to all take our shirts off and give them to Mark. Come on, you got to give at least the A for effort on that one, right?
So I was telling you, we had him on the phone earlier, and he goes, should I bring my drums there?
Oh God, of course.
I was just going to say something about that too.
Shit, right? That would be the cat's ass.
He would totally find a way to do that. I think if we said yes, can you?
For all that he's going through, that's one of the first things when we were on the phone earlier. One of the first things he said, he's like, you guys can, I'll get my drums over there. It's like, dude, like focus on you. You're fine. We got all this, But that's the guy Mark is. Mark's such a cool dude. Like,
I told him we'd get a cardboard cutout and put a cardboard cutout of him behind the drums. They're only about $7.
We could probably get Mark masks made up too.
Oh,
we could do that.
Like latex masks, and it'll be like Slipknot, but Mark not. You know what I mean? Like everybody will be in like a Mark mask. Be sick.
Love it. We should. That's great.
Mark not. Yeah, we did have. We do have a few people that are going to handle Jello shots and 50-50 and
there's a lot of people there's a lot of people that are jumping in to help, like everybody that we've asked, everyone we've asked to help is, I mean, there's no like, oh, let me see what I got going on. There's none of that. It's just like, yep, what can I do? Which is awesome.
Mm-hmm.
I know that I believe Holly's taking gift cards.
That's right. She wanted me to mention on the air that if anybody wants to make a cash donation or gift card donation ahead of time, to reach out to her on Facebook and or whatever means you have. If you can't reach her on Facebook, or if you're not on Facebook, and then in which case you're probably not seeing this, but call me and I'll put you in touch with her.
Yep, Darla. We all know Holly, so
Yeah.
if you can't get in touch with her for any reason, reach out. We will get you in touch with her, or we will get to her what you need to get to her. Again, guys, that Venmo is Mark-A-Wish Benefit. If you guys are interested in starting donations, we'll start taking them right now.
You should put that in the comments and pin it in the Facebook comments.
Yes, I will definitely do that.
Oh, Brian, right on.
Oliver's is in with gift cards. He's also going to ask the Moose as well. You're never there, though, dude. You never go to the Moose. Why would, how are you going to find time? Tracy asks, is she doing baskets, silent auction type of thing? I'm not sure yet. I don't know how far we're going to go with the donation or the raffles, but usually it
Probably,
starts out we're only going to have a few, and then we usually get a lot of stuff. So,
probably the basket o booze, basket o booze. However, Tracy put that.
basket o booze is always a good
Basket
thing.
o booze. I think that's going to be an auction. Yeah.
Well, feel
Sure.
free to talk amongst yourselves because I'm going to make a banner real quick.
What's he doing? Wait. Now my camera's flipped, so when I'm looking at Darla, it looks like I'm looking at Fuzz. I might have to flip.
I don't even know where I'm supposed to be looking. I think I'm looking in the right spot. I don't know. I'm having technical difficulties on my end.
You look and sound wonderful.
Oh, so do you, Richie.
Oh, wait, that should be at, right?
Darling, is there an internet connection there right now
Where?
at Chrome?
Yes.
Yes, because
Yes.
there's another thing that we're scheming that I haven't had time to tell you about yet.
Crap.
Yes,
What?
we're fully operational, functional, just waiting for events. So,
Okay.
yeah.
What?
Well, let's throw a plug out there before you go on, Rich. So if you guys have an event you guys want to plan, Chrome is the place to do it at.
We are still open and ready for business. If anybody wants to book anything, just get in touch with me.
Now, is that just for benefits, like not benefits, but are you still doing music as well? Can people book bands there or?
We're still working on that. I mean, we're in the sale process, which we've been pending with the buyers for quite a bit of time. I actually don't know when our final farewell will be. I thought it was going to be by now, but as you know, in this world today, everything is fucked up. So who knows? But I know that we're meant to have this event on January 9th. I do know that because all the stars lined up and we're making it happen. And it's Mark's birthday that day. So what better gift to give this guy?
Yeah, it's going to be a hell of a birthday present, that's for sure. So
Yeah. I told him earlier what the new date was because we told him the original date, and he goes, "Hey, it just happens to be my birthday," and I'm like, "Oh, you don't say."
Yes.
Right. So everybody that's watching right now, we just got our first donation, which is
Wow.
nice. It's right here in my hand. $50. I'm starting it off. Let's go.
Oh, you're so good.
Let's go. There's the first one right there, guys. So now that the seal's been broken, so to speak,
the cherry's been popped.
That's right. Everybody start making it fucking rain.
Venmo it to yourself.
I don't know if I can. Can I? Let's see. Brian asks, will the new buyer keep it a club?
Unfortunately, no. That is the most disappointing part of the sale of Chrome is that they have no intentions of keeping it what it is. So that's the bad news. But you know, the good news is my mind is still thinking about maybe another place, another time.
It's back here. I'm sure I know I can.
We'll see.
Your eyes, I can see it. You know,
I'm always up to something.
Well, you know, that's not a bad thing. No, that is definitely not a bad thing for sure.
No.
So you guys make sure you guys all keep that date clear. January 9th, 2022, 2 to 6 p.m. Chrome in Waterford, New York. We're going to rock the stage once again for the Mark-A-Wish fundraiser for Mark Garrett. Now, the price at the door, we hadn't talked about that, have we?
Not amongst the three of us.
All right. Well, we'll figure out a price at the door, and
A donation at the door, because
donation at the door. Correct. So we'll come up with a donation at the door. I can't give you that info at this moment. I'm gonna say it's like $10,000. How's that? Is that good? That's, we're gonna go for broke. If we're gonna dream, we're gonna dream big.
That's right. Dream big.
But I mean, guys, any little bit you can give helps. Mark is a good dude, and he needs it. The Venmo again, it's right across the bottom of the screen. It is Mark Garrets Benefit over at Venmo, and you can also contact Holly for cash donations, gift cards, anything you guys want to donate to this. Will Elena be able to go? She will be.
Yes.
She will be VIP at the show for sure.
We're both answering for Darla.
She will be VIP and well taken care of. Let's put it that way.
Elena will have all access.
That's right. So,
Fuzz, make sure you make a special laminate for Elena with the Scooby-Doo on it.
Scooby?
Yes.
I'm gonna write that down because I'll forget it. Scooby.
And if she needs ear protection, let me know. I will provide it.
I believe I still have a big jar of earplugs still, so we should be all set.
I think
I also have those too. I have those too. So whatever we need. I even have the ones, Rich, and you'll be impressed with this. I even have the ones that when you talk, the vocals come through, but no loud sounds.
Oh.
Fancy. All right.
Okay, so second crazy challenge, Darla, that we came across when trying to I already told Fuzz about this one, trying to put the bands together, is we gathered 4 bands together, and Marcus is a drummer in every one of them.
Right.
Now
Right. So, do we have drummers for all 4 bands?
Yes, it is. Max Rust. It's got Dave Brennan.
Oh, excellent. Great.
Really
We love
cool.
Dave Brennan.
Yeah. And we're Uncivil Liberty's going to use Brian Penman.
Perfect.
Or did Molly. Who else? I don't know who Super 8's going to be. Maybe Greg Nash. That would be very exciting.
Wow, that would be great.
Very exciting.
But I haven't spoken to Ginsu yet. And China White will be the China White lineup that we have already seen at
yes. Jason Bittner will be joining us. Yes.
And Crazy Nick Stamus and Rob the Animal Paley.
Yes.
Along with Paul Rucker.
Great night. So I hope that everybody shows up on this one. This is a big one. So we want everybody to show up and donate and
take the hammer and smash the piggy banks open, folks.
Yeah. It's time to give back to this guy who's gone above and beyond for so many years, for so many things. Like
100%.
It's time for him to receive instead of being the giver all the time. So time for him to receive the good that's going to be coming out of this.
Absolutely. So, Richie, I got these videos queued up. You want to show the people what Mark can do?
Let's check them out. See what you
take a look. So I'm gonna have to stop them because they're long. I didn't have a chance to cut them up, but
yeah, chime in a clip.
We'll fire one up and then we'll come back and talk about the next one. Then the next one. So this is on Civil Liberty, pound for pound. Check it out.
I remember when
So
What a awesome looking club that was.
that's a
I know.
great club. Amazing. And
I
that
felt like
Now, I don't know if anybody knows this, but Mark made that China White drum head himself. So he's artistic as well.
he did.
And-
And I remember for that benefit, he asked me, he's like, where can I get a drum head made? And I made a couple of suggestions. I don't think they could have it done in time. And he just said, screw it, I'm doing it myself, and did. And it came out amazing. So, and then there's Max Thrust.
Ah, yes.
This is what is Dangerous Passions?
Dangerous Passion. This is from Saratoga Winners Reunion 2, I think, maybe. It wasn't at that glorious club we just saw, but the place was good and it worked.
All right, well, let's check it out, Max Thrust. All right, Max Thrust, and I apologize for the shitty edits, guys. I should have cleaned this up and made it a little more professional, but
It wasn't the most glorious footage I ever shot, but
well,
it was.
I actually played that one a little bit longer because I wanted to pan the crowd again so I could see more chicks.
Oh God.
Were you at any of those, Darla?
What?
Were you at any of those that were held at Michael's? Any of
No.
the Saratoga Winners reunions there?
No.
I was at the first one.
The first one was the first time Uncivil Liberty ever played as a band.
Wow.
I remember I was out front, the front bar or whatever that front section was, and I'm just staring at Mike Campese playing, and I'm like, how the fuck do you do that? Like, that dude is just, I mean, it's unbelievable, that dude is.
Now, that show, as with the one that you played before it, were both prime examples of like Mark going way beyond what he ever should have had to do.
Yep.
At the Michael show, he showed up and then he built a drum riser. He just went and found a drum riser somewhere. There are pieces of it somewhere, and he goes, "Oh, this looks like a drum riser," and he dragged it in and put it up and put the drums up for every band to use. And then the one at Chrome was literally the same thing. He went there before everybody got there, set all the drums up, let all of the bands play on his drums just to save turnover time and to help everybody out. And then played in half of the bands that played in either one of those shows. And that's just the type of thing that he does. And now it is our time to do this for him.
I think actually at SWR1, I think he double duty too. Because I think Super 8
SWR1, he did all stage. He wasn't playing at that one, though. I don't think. SWR1.
That was
one
one.
you played was 2.
The second one, okay.
Yeah.
And it was Super 8 and Uncivil played, right?
Yep. And then there was the SWRs to end all SWRs at Chrome, which was the mammoth one.
And I missed that.
Oh,
You have no idea how pissed off I was. That I was pissed at myself for not going.
That was a great event.
That's
And
a
I'll
record
tell you what,
breaker, wasn't it?
the
Yeah, was.
the benefit that for Sean and Henry, that I have never felt a room that electric in my life when China White played. I mean, it was crazy. Standing up there, and I luckily I got the chance to introduce him, which meant the world to me, but just feeling that, like, the crowd's vibe, I'm like, wow, this is going to be something. And then when I announced and walked off stage, I ran face first into Paul, who was just this bundle of like anxiety and nerves and rage. And like, he was just ready to blow the roof off the place, and did. So, I mean, that show was unbelievable. That show was great. That was a good one. Actually, we have a piece from that, and this one's going to be hard to stop because it's probably one of my favorite songs from these guys. But this one is China White at Chrome, Little Death from Above. Check this out. I'm glad you left for a little while because we got the extended version of that. And plus, Mark was just beating the hell out of the drums, and you can't leave on that. I mean, you gotta let him. Well,
you can see him for a change.
No sweat, Paul, dude.
Times,
I play it all the time if I could, man.
Yeah, so many times people film bands and the drummer's absent from them because it's so hard to get a shot. But Joel, was it Joel? I think probably.
Yes. Yep. Thank you for the footage, Joel. By the way,
he's very conscious of that.
Yes, very much so. So, I mean, and I don't have any Super 8.6. I looked. It's hard stuff to come by.
Yeah. Yep.
But I did look, and if anybody's got any Super 8.6 footage,
I might, but I've got to scour my hard drives.
All 18,000 of them.
Didn't have, yeah.
So just to recap, folks, we are doing a benefit for Mark Garrets. We are calling it the Mark-A-Wish benefit. Sunday, January 9th, 2 to 6 p.m. at Chrome in Waterford, New York. Darla gracious enough to open the doors to Chrome for us and to do this thing for Mark. And I mean, I don't even think we had to ask. She was like, "Yep," right away. I mean, there was no hesitation. So that's pretty amazing. Uncivil Liberty, Super 8.6, Max Thrust, China White. It'll be raffles, 50/50s. If you guys want to donate now, it is Venmo is at Mark-A-Wish Benefit, and that's going to go directly to Mark. And anybody with cash donations or gift cards can talk to Holly Starr. Oh, wait a minute. I'll read this one to you. It says the Garrett family, Jess Miller, and Elena and Mark would like to take a moment to express our sincere gratitude to all of you for your kindness, love, and support during this most difficult time. I am honored to call you all my friends. This Thanksgiving, I am truly thankful for all of you. Thank you, Darla, Mike, and Rich. Love you guys. Mark, we absolutely love you too, brother.
Love you, Mark.
Ooh,
we're in your corner, bro.
Oof, that hit me a little bit, Mark. You got me good on that one, man. That's nice, bro. That's real nice. Well, we can't say enough about you, bro. We love you, and we're gonna get you through this thing no matter what, bro. Yeah, I just what can you say? The dude's amazing, and guys, everybody that's watching, tell your friends, share this with everybody. Let's do some amazing things for Mark because he's done amazing things for just about everybody in this region. So I'm definitely down to help a brother out, especially Mark. So, anything else you guys got to say, or?
I kind of feel like we're leaving something out, but I can't put my finger on. Oh, the reason I asked you about the internet connection is because, and I should probably be talking to you off camera about this, but
sorry, put me on the spot. What?
I somehow got a feeling you're going to be down with all kinds of crazy shit because you've never really said no to us. So
no, I haven't.
We want to provide Mark with a live feed of the show, not as anywhere near anything like what we did for the telethon. A very simple closed circuit, a feed for him to watch the show and for us to see him. And it would be pretty much what we are doing right now.
Right.
What you and Fuzz and I are doing it. But it will require a solid internet connection. So
got it. Whatever you need, we're doing it.
Okay, because I may run that big long ass wire from the office.
That's
all
okay.
to the stage again.
We know it works. We've done it, right? So that's perfect.
Correct. Nice.
Yeah. We didn't know we were doing a practice run for this, but we did. So we're good.
Fate again. How many times does Fate?
I know.
Look at this.
Mike, the enforcer. Mike.
My man.
We need Mike the enforcer.
We always need Mike the enforcer. Are you freaking kidding me?
What a brother. And I was trying to describe to Mark earlier how anytime we mention this or bring it up amongst the people that we've talked to about it, people are immediately responding pretty much like Mike the enforcer just did. So on behalf of all of us and obviously on behalf of Mark, Your generosity is so welcome, so appreciated.
There it is.
You're the best. Mike the Enforcer is on board.
He's in.
Yeah. Awesome.
Indeed. So yeah, I mean, this thing. All right, let's make this thing as big as we can, folks. Again, the Venmo's out there. It's open now for your donations. It's at Mark a Wish Benefit through Venmo. Also cash donations and gift cards. Contact Holly Sta or any one of us, and we'll get you in touch with her. We can do that whole route too if you can't get in touch with her. Again, January 9th, save the date. You're not doing anything else but this. 2 to 6, Chrome and Waterford, the Mark a Wish fundraiser for Mark Garrett. Can't say enough. We'll all be there. You guys need to be there too. And break open the piggy banks.
And I'd like to add too, we know it's the holidays. It's also trying times because of the residual pandemic and the current state of, well, where we're at right now as an economic nation. And of course, maybe some of you want to contribute in some ways, but can't. And so I'll echo what we said throughout the last benefit that we did for the Chrome Telethon. And that is that you can still contribute if you can't contribute monetarily. Like, share, tag a friend, spread the word, let people know what's going on, let them know what it's for. And if you can come to the show and see the show, bring a friend, just grab somebody else. But the more people that we can reach and get this message out, the more relief that we can bring to one of my best friends, one of the greatest guys I've ever met. And I think I speak for all of us when I say just a goddamn gem of a dude, man. And Mark Garrett, we're here to help, and we're in your corner, my brother.
We love you, brother. And when Rich said bring your friends, bring your rich ass friends. That's what I'm saying. I'll say it if nobody else is gonna. Bring the ones with the fat wallets. Let's go.
Okay. That's what I meant.
And listen, guys, some people might get money for Christmas this year for gifts because people don't know what to buy anybody. So even if you put $5 of your Christmas money away, $5, believe it or not, goes a long way. I can say for a fact that we had a lot of $5 donations when we were doing our telethon at Chrome, and that added up like you wouldn't believe. So even if you think that your little bit of money doesn't make a difference, think again, because honestly, even $1 helps.
Awesome.
Absolutely. So I think we will, at this point, wrap it up. Let's see what people got to say first. Oh, wait. Mark is saying something else. Mark said at the Saratoga Winter Show, Mike asked to sound checks to Max Trust drums before we went on. Yes, please, Mike, would you? He loved it. God bless him. Love you, Mike. I will never forget it. That's just memories, man. And Mark says, thank you for the kind words. Love you all. I mean,
Mike the Enforcer jumped on the kit at
Soundcheck. Yeah, for Soundcheck.
How the hell did I miss that? Holy
Mike
shit.
says, love all you bastards. Whoa. No. Didn't break it, did you?
Nope.
See, now if that happened to me, that would be bad because we all know I don't wear pants when we do this thing. So
no, I have a makeshift holder in here because, like I said, I'm not advanced like you guys are. I'm like doing this by the seat of my pants here.
I'm going to donate a tripod. I have a tripod. I'll give it to you.
I thought you were giving us an epic foot shot, and that I was like, ooh.
My size 10 feet, yes.
All right, guys, we're going to wrap it up here. Again, I'll go through it one more time. January 9th, save the date, 2 to 6 p.m., Chrome and Waterford, New York, the Mark a Wish fundraiser for Mark Garrett, Uncivil Liberty, Super 8-6, Next for Us, China White. There's going to be raffles, 50-50s. The Venmo is open now if you want to start making donations. It is at Mark a Wish Benefit. Direct cash donations and gift cards can be directed to Holly Sta. If you can't get in touch with her, get in touch with us, and we will do that. So January 9th, no excuses. Chrome, New York, that's where you're going to be. We will see you all there. Darla, thank you so much for hosting this thing at Chrome. Rich, thank you for involving me in this. There's no other place I'd rather be. And thank you guys both for joining me tonight. And let's get the word out there, guys. Let's get this thing rolling, and we'll see you guys January 9th.
See you then.
Good night, guys.
Okay.
Night.
Yeah, you like that.
Make it fuzzy on the hobby horse.